Okay, testing, 1 2 1 2. Let me go ahead and double check my end. Oh yeah, I should get the chat bot open. I need to actually thank people on Twitter recently. Okay, perfect. Alright, so my audio is good, Oh, my dude. My dude needs to be moving, there we go. Alright, so we're just gonna be waiting for this thing to start. And I don't know if I want to log on to Genshin after this, I just recently haven't been feeling so swell personally after losing a little bit of sleep due to the Spiral Abyss, trying to complete it. I wasn't able to I was able to complete it off Twitch. It's just it was exhausting. It was kind of like one of the worst ones that they've ever released for both of my accounts. Oh, sorry if I'm not speaking so much, y'all. I'm trying to get myself together. I'm also reading some stuff on Twitter. Um, I've been reading a lot of different stuff on Twitter. It's both good and bad, but I've been sharing a lot of very, very beautiful artwork. Like, so much beautiful, amazing artwork. I know Twitter is not really the best place to, like, ease your mind sometimes, but there's times where, like, your timeline will be, there's times where I would say, what is it? Some wholesome stuff can be shared, beautiful artwork can be shared. That just makes my day. Actually, now that I think about it, I kind of low-key want to get into game development. I kind of want to make my own. Here's the thing, low-key. When I was in middle school, hey, what's up, dude? I'm just doing a little bit of a story time before we start. Also, let me make sure the Discord audio is working. I think it's working. Alright, what was I saying about story time? Right, okay, story time. Since middle school, I've been kind of doing a bunch of fictional story writing. And it's kind of carried over to the last course I took in university, which is like a fictional writing course. Really chill professor. It's definitely one of my most favorite classes. I kind of want to make my own like universe, and I wasn't so sure whether or not I want to make like a cinematic universe or a televised universe, or it could be like its own like video game universe, kind of like what Hoyo has going on with their Honkai games and Genshin Impact games, and then we have all these other companies that are looking to establish their own. They have their own established video game universes and launch their own titles. So it makes me think that if I can't be able to get my project off as something cinematic like, which probably may not be possible due to like resource constraint and like the necessities and the steps you need to take to make it like some kind of Hollywood or studio endorsed project, I'm kind of low key thinking we could probably make it like some kind of video game continuity universe instead. And I kind of want to make it as some sort of um, inspired by the real world, inspired by stuff I've watched and pop culture and stuff. And I try to want to also like have a massive amount of inclusion from like so many peoples of different backgrounds and ethnicities, and make them like super cool, really cool in a superhuman, relatable type of way. And the one thing I'm kind of working on right now is making sure that each part of the story I'm coming up with currently on arc 1 is kind of balanced in tone. Like, so there's like some edgy parts, there's some dramatic parts, there's some light-toned, light-hearted parts, because I'm kind of a person who likes my edge, but there are times where I understand that it's like too much edge can be like way too overbearing. And so there's like some parts of the story that I'm coming up with that I try my best to make it lighthearted at the moment. So the different main cast characters, it's going to be starting off as edgy, I think, kind of end off like really dramatically, and I think I got like the whole first book of it already, because I kind of want to make it to one whole long story that later on down the line it gives people more of an incentive to like get into this game. And I'm not really so sure if I want to put some gacha in there or make it like a full-on MMORPG, but I do want to make sure the characters are well fleshed out, not sort of like copy and pasted like templates. And I know character tropes are used all over the place in like different TV shows, different movies, and different anime. And one thing for sure is that like for the main cast of characters that are really important, that I want people to like pay attention, try to relate to, I definitely want them to have some sort of like cultural, ethical heritage that like really vibes in a way that no other piece of media has done before. Okay, story time's
Can
over.
I cut in a
Yeah,
little bit
yeah,
to
no
that?
problem.
Okay. I'm gonna say something that might be, I guess, quite controversial,
Yeah, sure.
but gacha is killing MMORPGs and it needs to stop.
Yeah, that's fair. Honestly, it's fair.
Come on, everybody. You got to side with me on this. It's been like, don't you think, like, I mean, all right. Now, obviously, like, this is me still being salty about not getting any dendro like useful dendro cups, but that's besides the point. That's part of the point. But like, imagine like you wanted your own favorite character, you wanted like a specific weapon, or you wanted something specific.
Right.
If you want to include gacha, I would say something like include gacha in a sense that's like only that will not necessarily affect your gameplay.
True.
Like if you want like a new skin or something like that, or like you want like a specific kind of thing. That's more like I would say gacha would be better off with cosmetic
Mm-hmm.
over something like, you know, like you have to like spend money to like get all these wishes to try to get a thing you that would help you massively in a video game you're playing.
Yeah, and that's been like the foundation of OG loot boxes to begin with, because like loot boxes for the most part are mostly cosmetic. You can play the game the loot boxes are featured in without the need to like pay for like any additional loot boxes, and you could just vibe off the freebies alone, because at the end of the day, everything you get from the OG loot boxes are just purely cosmetic.
Yeah, let's stick with that instead. Not not like I mean, yeah, I still enjoy and play Genshin, and I'm speaking as a former dolphin going back to being a goldfish. Uh yeah, now let's try not and go back like, you know, keep doing gacha like everybody else is, cuz it just seems like I'm just seeing like in the future, like, you know how like all these other games are trying to do like hop on the bandwagon, and I'm like, dude, this is gonna kill MMORPGs. Like, if you guys just keep doing this every single time, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, I feel ya. It's like honestly, the main formula right now is you make like a very attractive, aesthetically pleasing game, but then you unlock some really juicy good stuff behind gotcha, and that's like flippin' dirty already.
Also, don't mind me. I'm also playing Genshin too.
No, it's all
I
good.
did
It's all
after
good.
I just got home after like a long day out.
Yeah, pretty great timing too, and also great
Hmm.
timing to see if we got a really Gucci clip playing.
Well, I
Hi,
don't
how are
know
you?
Yeah,
if I should
my
do
plans
it.
for tomorrow has been canceled because of a possible typhoon.
Why
So now I'm
not?
just kind of like, well then, what am I gonna do now?
Oh yeah.
Actually, the funny thing is, it's just cloudy in my area, but in like another area like far away from me, like which I was supposed to go to, is actually like they're supposedly gonna have a typhoon.
Okay. I'm turning off the face cam for
Got
this.
it. We've been recently hit with like heavy winds, like an occasional earthquake, but not like a major one. I felt the bump, but it wasn't like severely major, like in the specific parts of the United States, or like as we all know how serious it does get in Japan.
Yeah, like, and also I gotta remember that sometimes, like, if this happens in Japan, it's not necessarily gonna be like the whole entire country. It's only like just certain parts of the country. Because I actually thought there was gonna be like like I just looked at the weather, and I might be wrong, but maybe it's not updating properly. But like, it looks like my area doesn't have a typhoon. It's only cloudy, and I'm like,
Ah,
wait a minute. That doesn't mean it's the entire area or the entire country. It's just a specific area.
fair
And don't
enough.
worry, I'd probably hear about something from like my fellow coworkers and also my own company saying like if we're ever experiencing a typhoon, then it probably would say something about it.
Yeah, natural disasters do suck.
Oh yeah, I was one of those people who was kind of like in my area. We almost got hit by a typhoon Hagibis a long time ago. This was before COVID.
Oh, damn.
Fun fact. It was one of the pretty bad typhoons in Japan, but I made it out alive, and it was kind of boring also in the house, and somehow my the power didn't go out.
Yeah, that's got to be like a major miracle, because like without the power, like there's only so much you could entertain yourself with.
It'd just be like, oh no, what am I going to do without all my like YouTube and, you know, online gaming? How am I supposed to have fun now?
Yeah, pretty
And I'm
much, pretty
still not
much.
sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, millennial problems.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, the clip that was playing was another one of your infamous Hoyas.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Well, I hope we would feel Hoya about like whatever this program is. Now, I'm not personally a fan of like deserts. I know there's people who like to do like who've played Tomb Raider and a lot of other video games like the Prince of Persia games. A lot of video games have a lot of tomb raiding, a lot of desert dungeon crawling. I'm personally not a fan of the deserts. I recently played, not recently, but like some time ago, not too late ago, I played Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild. I can't wait for the sequel. And I remember being in the desert there with its like hot and cold weather mechanics, and the it just feels like a little bit barren, and it kind of like wears out on me of like how mundane it is just to see sand all over the place. And when I watch like desert documentary videos, it's like I kind of get fascinated, and I guess in a way it's fun to vicariously see how it is to be like actual in the desert as somebody there, or like exploring in the desert. But on the flip side, though, there's been stories of people who've actually gotten lost in the desert, and unfortunately they like either end up like severely like health deprived, or unfortunately they met their end in the desert. And it's kind of like scary that can still like happen if you don't know where you're going, because even in the United States, I think it's like around more alongside the west coast, around towards the west coast of the United States, there's still like deserts you could still like not get yourself like in a really good situation for if you don't know like where you're going. That's my point of view on deserts.
Can I, you know what? I think ever since like that, like, RNR stuff in this game, I really like the music a lot. And I would love to hear the orchestra of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Those little cabbage fairies actually know how to keep a bop and get it going. At least that's like one positive outlook for it. I will say
That's
like,
probably like oddly the best part of Sumeru thus far.
oh yeah,
For
absolutely.
me, that is.
Yeah, the music for sure. Um, definitely helps to keep a beat going until you get tired of it. Of course. I love the use of the traditional instruments in a lot of Genshin soundtracks and everything else. That's a major bop. Oh, shoot, it's about to start pretty soon. Let me make sure that the audio is right.
Oh my god, all of that pollen. Because these mushrooms are teetering on a cliff, and I just wanted to get the material, and I'm like, oh, they all fell down.
Oh boy. So apparently the Chinese live stream has started earlier than anybody else, but I think we should be able to end around the same time and get the same reward, etc., etc. Speaking of rewards, I'm wondering if if they learned from their mistakes last year and treat the second anniversary as something worth more rewarding and positive for, because boy oh boy, was Genshin's first anniversary quite a quite a rabbit hole.
Nothing like killing off their player base with trying to shortchange everyone.
Oh yeah, absolutely,
Good times.
absolutely. Let's see. Tab is not muted. I need to know. I gotta get the video needs to play already, so I know like how loud the audio is. Oh, speaking of audio, let me go ahead and turn off the background music that we were vibing to. Let me make sure the actual background music is saved for the VOD. Perfect. All right, let me
Only
refresh
these
the
tunes.
page. All right, is
It's
it
only these
online?
tunes that I see the RNR play.
Oh, there's a trailer.
Oh, alright,
I had
I'm
the
jumping
same
in. I'm
question
jumping
every
in.
time I walked this way when I was a kid.
Scorpions.
Why is this high wall here? And can a wall really block
Oh no,
sandstorms? It was only after I grew up that I
the
realized
mechanical
it serves a
scorpion.
more important purpose, keeping out people
I'm
like
assuming
us.
that's a ruin machine.
Look at that pyramid. It's
We've
like an
waited a
hourglass.
long
That's so
time
cool.
for this day to come. Fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the Academia.
This rerun of Yu-Gi-Oh! The original hits differently.
Right?
For the better? The
Oh, that's a new boss. Yo, Candace! Oh, she looks hot. Speaking of Yu-Gi-Oh!
Wait a minute. Oh, yes.
New enemy.
Oh,
A
man.
shield is not enough to protect the most
Madam
important
Delicious, hello.
thing. That's why I must also wield a spear.
Oh my god, I love her already. Yo, her animations be on
Damn,
fleek.
girl.
Do your worst. Grant us your
First
blessing.
Hydro Pole Arm, let's go.
She got that Exodia all 5 pieces drip on her.
Village. Don't do anything until I've gotten to the bottom of this.
Hey, Sino,
This
what?
girl can obliterate
Try
me
something
any
foolish.
day.
And even Candace
Oh.
would be able to protect you.
Damn, your voice, dude. That's a good voice we got right there.
Ooh, Sino.
Oh, new rock guy.
Through me, justice is served.
Oh, okay. I guess that is 5-star Razor. Oh, Nilo, hello, beautiful. All right, Nilo fan club, where y'all at? Forget Barbara-sama. This is the new idol
Belly
right
Bay.
here.
Nah, she the Belly Bay. Okay.
All eyes on me.
Come on,
Oh.
everybody. I'm pretty sure you saw that scene.
Ooh, new rock enemy, new mushroom
Life for
enemy.
the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since the Scarlet King's death
Cool.
all those years ago. Feelings of desperation
Oh, it's
are
Hatem.
widespread.
Traitors are what us followers of the Scarlet King despise.
Oh, yo, that's a grown-up Ruin Drake.
Answer me this.
Okay,
Did
so
they just share any information about their project with you?
We're cheap labor.
all right, so their weapon types are confirmed. Dehya is Pyro Claymore, and Hatem is Dendro Sword. I think they're
My
both 5 stars.
experiment is a success. And now it seems they can no longer hold back their sheer adoration.
Oh, Dottore! Woohoo! Let's go, Dottore! Catherine, no! Yo, was that also...
There is no need to fear. The pain will be brief.
Scaramouche?
Your era
Oh,
is coming to an end.
That's a new weekly boss right there. That's gotta be a new weekly boss. Holy hell.
and we're probably gonna get a... Hopefully we don't kill him like Signora.
We'll see what happens. Oh, is this the anniversary thing in Mondstadt?
I am Mika, surveyor of the reconnaissance company.
Oh, new character?
I will now be reading Grandmaster Varka's letter aloud for you all.
What's his vision?
Does this mean the Grandmaster knew Razor's parents?
Ooh, this looks cool.
Fill up
What?
the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a window.
Oh,
I'm
they are
confused.
cute.
Wax the bottles, seal them tight. For the south wind that soothes, for the north wind
Here's
that
the story
bites.
content. This patch looks pretty meaty, not gonna lie.
Dear friends, let us now open the wines.
Yay!
Archon.
Wine festival for 2nd anniversary, but is that all? What more do we have?
Is he like? I feel like he's probably gonna be like the first Dendro from Mondstadt. Maybe.
Possibly.
Or probably not.
I low-key could pull for Hatem on my 2nd account. Oh, they made another set for themselves, those productive sons of guns.
新版本前夕，我也再次邀请了原神项目组的同学，为大家带来原神3.1版本的前瞻特别节目，把游戏内外丰富多彩的内容呈现给每一位旅行者。
I'm not gonna lie, for a split second, I thought that was like gray hair in his hair. And I was like, oh no, he actually dyed it a little bit.
欢迎欢迎，来给大家打个招呼
I'm
吧。
pretty sure Mr. Dawa himself is a quirky dude.
作为场景美术团队的一员，
I was like, what's that? Like, I'm like, is that gray hair or is that just like
好的，
he dyed it?
心虚啊， 一直是旅途中必不可少的。
Oh, I'm not gonna hate. I ain't here to hate on his hairdo or anything.
沙漠场景开始讲起吧。
好，在提瓦特的视觉
I'm just a little curious.
3.1版本所呈现的新区域是与早已消逝的古代沙漠之神赤王紧密相关的。相信大家也在之前的冒险中听到了这位神明的名字了。
对对，上一个版本的魔神任务里啊，我们的确见识到了一些赤王的狂热信徒，还听到传言说他即将复活。
是啊，有关赤王的传说也在沙漠子民中广泛的流传着。他所创立的曾经异常发达的国度，早就已经消亡了。然而，古老文明所留下的种种痕迹，依然在沙漠中等待着他人来探寻。那么这一次，场景美术团队从基础的人文设定出发，在赤王沙漠的设计过程中
Oh, look at all that sand. But oh, the architecture of the
神秘知识力量
those tombs and stuff, though.
极具地域特色的元素，将一个更宏伟、壮观和具有科技感的世界展现给旅行者们。
我还记得在3.0版
Exodia Obliterate
提到过，对立主题是虚拟大世界的设计思路之一。
是的。这种
like I said, chat. I think Yu-Gi-Oh is gonna be like this new season of Yu-Gi-Oh is hitting differently.
在沙漠的风貌创作中，我们构想了一些新的设计语言，比如说死亡，它就是一个和雨林所代表的生命相对立的词汇。还有2个新的关键词：神秘与科技。基于这些锚点，在这片和雨林截然不同的区域里，
Look at those extra sources of bird meat.
丰富的自然风景和人文景观，供玩家朋友们去体验。比如说
We need extra sources of fish. I don't know.
Whoa, what's a ruin golem?
富有异域风情的阿瑞村，在
That was a ruin golem. Another one. There's one in like the green area of Sumeru, and there's one in the desert now. Ooh, oasis and a fishing spot. But are there new fishes?
提到沙漠区域的壮丽景观，更少不了让人震撼的赤王陵。
Sorry, I had to crack my neck.
Oh, good.
远远看上去
Probably shouldn't be doing that too often, though.
看到这样一座神奇雄伟的陵墓啊，我的探索欲啊已经被拉满了。
怎么去做好沙漠中的美术表现，也是花费了我们场景团队不少心思。在预研期间，我们甚至去了现实中的一些沙漠地带，实地考察了当地风貌，希望将这种感受在游戏中更好地展现出来。玩家朋友们在赤王沙漠中可以体验到真实细腻的采砂下线。
Oh yeah, that's cool. But
壮丽宏伟的赤王遗迹和形态各异的风化奇石，时不时还会有流沙飘过旅行者们的头顶。
anytime I see those kind of rock structures, I just think of the Grand Canyon, understandably.
这都是之前的区域中所没有的视听体验。
你说了很多走在沙漠上的体验啊，那在黄沙之下，是不是也会有更多新鲜的玩法内容？
这是肯定的。
Some people are putting in resident sleeper emotes in chat.
Understandable.
Not like this.
Yay, more field mechanics we can use. I mean, aesthetically, they look pretty cool, though.
I think low key, like I sort of feel like Sumeru would be like one of those like really high tech looking areas.
Speaking of high tech,
they're probably the most high tech region, if anything.
What do we want to call those things? Doritos, triangles, the triangle boss, the Illuminati boss.
似乎在其中还残留着陵墓之主的意念，在战斗中，他会将原件。
Okay, that's borked. Come on, cut us some slack, devs.
受到攻击的不可视状态，旅行者们在探秘过程中，小心来自他的威胁。除此之外，沙漠地区
Look at those cute beasties! Oh my god, they're cuter than their forest counterparts.
Yes, cute but delicious new meat. I need to fill up my meat.
不过很符合我对沙漠的印象，迷人但又很危险。
Nothing like good old animal cruelty, right, chat?
3.1魔神任务的新篇章应该也跟
Only in Genshin, though.
关联吧。
So that animated video with all the characters did tease like plot info. That's really interesting. Oh, that's the sword. Is that like a new weapon we can get? Cool. Oh my god. They did say the Archon quest would finish next patch, so I think right now they're doing pretty good on spreading the writing.
Wait, so Alhaitham's a sword, sorry.
Dendro sword, yes.
That he's a Dendro sword.
Dehya is Fire Claymore, Hatem is Dendro sword, yes. No doubt 5 stars. Hatem could possibly be DPS or burst DPS depending on how they want his Dendro application to be. Oh boy. Because if they let the people down with like Hatem's gameplay, then like they've really dropped the ball if they did that.
He definitely looks like the kind of character that would be the main DPS though.
Yeah, I would say so.
I'm gonna put my money on that for
yeah,
sure.
same honestly.
Or maybe it's somebody as similar as somebody to Zhongli, which is going to be like the burst DPS kind of type.
I feel that, yeah. I think honestly the major drop they did was... I expected Dotori to show up, but I was like low-key waiting to see if like they were gonna bring out Scaramouche again, and boom! They brought out his busted flippin' mecha form. That looks a lot more epic than the Shogun's mecha form, honestly. And that has to be a weekly boss fight. If not this patch, then the next patch. Calling it right now.
Also, I'm gonna make the call right now. I think the first Inazuma character that would probably step foot into Sumeru, gameplay, like in-game wise and everything, would probably be Kazuha, because I think it would just make the most sense for him, just because he's the Wanderer now.
Yep, I agree. Alright, are we done about the Resident Sleeper of the Lore drop and stuff?
That's why I've been playing Genshin while waiting for more talks.
Alright, new companions, let's go. Later? When is later? Are we gonna get the first code? Oh, voice artist messages, okay.
What does freedom really mean?
Hey, it's not that guy from Fire Emblem Three Houses.
Appreciate your voice actors, folks, or voice artists. I mean,
Dainsleif is the king of tutorials.
This guy has also voiced the English voice of Sasuke, teenager Ben Tennyson. He's also voiced Spider-Man once. He's also voiced Marth from Fire Emblem.
He is still full of mystery. Thank you all so much.
I like how they make him a talking PNG like an actual.
And I just want to say it's one of the best communities ever.
Greetings, travelers.
Hey, Zhongli!
Here, you know me, of course, as the voice of Zhongli from Genshin Impact.
Keith has like one of the sexiest voices out of all the dudes who voice act, honestly.
An influence on my life. It's changed everything since I first spoke the words.
Why am I feeling turned on all of a sudden?
Right?
English Zhongli, stop.
And a true privilege.
It's not like as if your Japanese Zhongli counterpart already sounds sexy enough as is.
Ever-expanding community that has been around. And it is my absolute pleasure to wish Genshin Impact a happy.
He sounds like, you know, you want to go to like a steakhouse and he starts doing an advertisement for a steakhouse and how delicious it is.
Hi, travelers. I'm Laura Pope.
Hey,
and
Yelan.
Character Yelan. Thank you all so much for being such an incredible.
Laura is also the voice of Kasumi from Persona 5 Royale, for anybody who's followed the Persona series.
When joining the cast and
yes.
Super cool, fun.
Hi, how are you?
To interact with, and I'm very grateful.
Hey, what's up, Dark?
Even though Yelan has only been around for
The exception.
Welcome to the stream.
Genshin Impact is celebrating 2 years since its release, so thank you so
also,
much.
I apologize. I may not be. As you would see, I'm not lurking in your chat right now because at the same time, I'm kind of afraid of my
Oh, good.
Thank you
PC doing weird things if I try to keep 2 streams open at once.
Oh, good.
Birthday.
Hey!
What's up, guys? It's Max Metalman, the voice of Arataki Ito.
Numero uno Ito.
Of all the Itos.
And for,
and I just wanted to say,
yes.
Congratulations on
and for anybody else who follows Persona 5, this is Skull from Persona 5. He's also the English voice of Saitama from One Punch Man.
It's all thanks to you guys that we were able to do this for so long. I am so grateful to be.
You know, both of his Japanese and English voices didn't disappoint.
Right? I'm honestly waiting for them to get like a lot more Persona voices into the game, because like we have yet to hear like Joker's English voice in this game.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a little bias despite being a Persona fanboy here. but I think like majority of all the voices were pretty spot on.
Happy birthday
Right.
to you.
Oh, he's doing the beatbox
Birthday,
again.
Genshin Impact. Happy birthday to you.
Yes, I do, Dark. We're currently watching the program together.
This is Erica Mendez, and I am the English voice of Kamisato Ayaka. It's so crazy that it's been 2 years since Genshin Impact came out.
And Erica
I
Mendez has also
even know what to
voiced a
say
lot
about
of
the
different
reception
characters
so
as well.
far.
She's
It's
the
been
voice of
amazing,
Retsuko and
and
Agretzko on
I
Netflix,
can't
and she's
wait
also
to see what the game has in store for
Bernadetta
us
in Fire Emblem
for
Three
later
Houses,
content.
etc.
I know you guys probably can't do
Also fun. Also,
Thank you
Ayaka
for
being
your
one of my
continued
best
support
5 stars
and
for
helping the
clearing
game
Spiral Abyss.
continue
Thank
on
you
as it has
as
been.
always, Ayaka.
Yes, mushrooms can interact with Well, Narukami is not an ordinary human, to be honest. Candace! Oh my goodness sakes.
I would like to say that I'm a larger than life character. Thank you very much.
Oh
and
my.
hello, please obliterate me with those thighs and
Candace,
those bare
please.
feet of yours.
Good deeds and bad
Yo, Sino's got a really amazing voice.
placed upon the scale.
But yeah, that's definitely a new Electro DPS.
Judgment is
Yeah, hello, Dark Magician. You look much different than in the anime now.
I can do Nilo
I'm not gonna lie, she has some really good
Okay, yeah,
movements.
she's definitely support. She's definitely a support. Or probably like support, but also does like more, oh, she's a sword user too.
Yeah, she's got like really beautiful animations.
Good,
Oh my.
because it almost feels like these kind of characters always seem to stereotypically have a catalyst on them all the time.
Mm-hmm.
原神项目组的战斗设计师杨神，今天
All right,
So
Dark.
it's a little refreshing.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like madly attracted to Candace right now. Oh my god, yes.
Well, you found your favorite girl in the game now, because
Well, she's going to be replaced. Like, Ayaka eventually replaced Kuchi, and now, like, Ayaka will eventually get replaced by somebody else, unfortunately.
still nobody has replaced Raiden for me.
Yeah, Raiden has Raiden Shogun has like kind of tied with Yaimiko.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yaimiko, okay.
坎蒂斯他并没有特别
I
高
saw
的
about that Raiden
他的
though.
目标就是保卫好家园，将
Oh,
威胁
that's how they
分
say
离
in
在阿鲁
Chinese,
之外。
Kandis. Yeah, although technically the Latin pronunciation I'm pretty sure is close to Arabic, but it's whatever. But hey, I really like this character
在他
design.
的温和和治愈光环的城
She
府里
robbed Ishtar from Yu-Gi-Oh, right?
温柔啊，居然会有着
Yup.
这么好的身手。这位可靠的守护者在阿如村应该很
Oh, the voice actor's name is Kirby, that's funny.
当面对来犯的匪徒或是魔兽，温柔如水的坎蒂斯就会激发出凌厉果敢的气质，该出手时毫不犹豫。他的枪术十分精湛。
So that shield animation's on
同时还会使用一面
fleek.
科技感十足的盾牌
It's like she has her own
Wait,
fidget
did
spinner.
they say that she's a Hydra, right?
Yeah, Hydro
玩家朋友
polearm.
们如果长按坎蒂斯的元素战绩，
Wait,
可以
she's
形
the
成
first
被动
Hydra
吸收
pole
伤
arm,
害
if
Yes,
I'm not
that's
mistaken.
correct.
顺利完成时，则会进行跳跃攻击，对前方的
Thought
敌
she was
人
gonna be an
造成
Electra,
手
but
伤害。
wait, no, it's Sino. I
解锁
think
天赋
Sino's
交
her
互后
brother, right?
若是在长元素战
no
绩期间
idea.
受到敌人的攻击，则会立即
Looked
完
like
成
it.
Oh, she can counter just like
释放元素爆发
just
时
like the opera
坎蒂斯
girl
会
in
高举武
Beidou.
器
Cool.
高挺神右，除了
Oh,
造成范围伤害，还会
she's
对
quite.
队伍中
She's
所有
not
的
like a
角色赋予
typical
致命
Hydra
督导
then.
状态
She's kind of a shield
拥有
Hydra
该
too.
状态的角色
Oh,
在登场
ult
时
is
会对周围的
Hydro
敌人发
infusion.
动
Oh,
水
that
波
could be good for
如果是单手剑，
that could be
双手
good.
剑
That could be
及长
good
柄
for
Hey,
some
look, your
teams.
your former
还会
like
获得
your
手榴
former
附魔
Bay.
而场上角色的普通攻击对敌人造成元素伤害，也将获得
But
Okay.
your former Bay and your current one
作
could
为
be
身手
working
矫健
together
的战
then.
士，当坎蒂斯处于队伍中时，
Oh, decreased climbing
自己的角色
stamina?
攀爬
Okay,
时
nobody
消耗
needs to
的
pull
体
for
力
Xiao.
也
They could
会
get
降低
Candace one day.
一手持枪，一手持盾，可以说是
Oh,
战
so
士的
Candace
标准
likes
配置。
climbing.
他战斗的
yup.
英姿确实跟外表有着体现面的反差。
Honestly, that could be like really good for some gameplay, like infusing your main
只
carries
要不把征兆带
damage
到
to
阿鲁
Hydro
无论
and
是
having
对
her
方
like
自
get
己的
particles and counter
还是
enemy
别人的
attacks for
位置
you. I can
坎
make
蒂斯
I
就
can
会
see
拿
that
出甘
working.
甜的枣椰和饮
She
料
could
招待客
probably
人
like work
阿鲁
really
村
well
的
with
沙漠子民
Pyros
很欢迎各
too.
位旅行的来
Oh
访
yeah.
提起枣爷啊，就让我想到了赛诺。
And Sino is like the poster child since he's been long teased before the release of Sumeru.
出身于沙漠的大风机关赛诺，就是我们今天要介绍的第二位新朋友。
Oh my goodness, Alejandro Saab. That guy has voiced NPCs and now he's voiced an actual 5-star. Holy heck. That guy has got a range of voices, and he's known for voicing purple hair. Oh, this guy's got purple on him. Typecasting.
Why he's being given the character. He was begging to voice somebody with purple on.
He's finally a playable character. It's kind of funny how like people who voice NPC in this game end up playing like voicing playable characters later. That is super cool. I love that.
Saino's a highly skilled card player, of course. Of course.
The Yu-Gi-Oh references continue, y'all.
Yeah, even the devs are aware of it. Has many interests and hobbies, and it's mainly about TCGs.
Even the desert people play some card games if you don't, like, bash and Goonga Boonga them. Like, if you observe them from far away, you can see two of them going at it and activating their trap cards.
I wonder if he's, likes playing Exodia or something.
That's a good question.
Does. Or he's probably like a Dark Magician player. I think they actually made a Dark Magician deck too, if I'm not mistaken. That was after I left playing Yu-Gi-Oh, that is.
赛诺也在自己的工作中发现了教练院如今的变化。对于贤者们的行动，他开始了自己的推测和探查。
And for anybody who doesn't know, the sages are like the higher up upper body authority. Like they're the actual government of Sumeru, and they have the control over the Bluetooth Akasha device that everybody's wearing on their ears.
亲自去问一问他了。作为需要亲自执法的大风机关，赛诺本身有着不俗的战斗能力。
Okay, yeah, that's kind of like... So that's gotta be Electro Infusion. Yeah, that's Electro Infusion. Even his charge attack, even his plunging attacks get converted? Why can't you do that for Child? Come on.
He's probably gonna be pretty good with Hydro characters, so maybe it would be natural to put Cyno and Candace together.
I would say Hydro and Dendro, because Dendro jacks up electro damage now.
Oh yeah, that's true too.
Wait, what? Hold on, I saw an eye mechanic. Oh, so Oh. So it looks like you activate skill when you have the crosshair open, and that gives the most damage. Oh, exploration talent, nice.
I know.
Interesting.
But I don't know, that region doesn't really... there's nothing really to farm from that region for me right now.
I just get like the Hara fruit just to make more spices to cook more food with. That's it. Otherwise, yeah, a lot of the other available resources.
Just like Inazuma was pretty lackluster.
Oh my goodness sakes. The beautiful lady herself that everybody wants.
This is the one I was mainly interested in.
的风景线，他通过平时的艺术来传达感情，无论观众的身份如何，都能通过他的舞蹈获得治愈。而对妮露自己而言，观众的笑容和喝彩，
Yeah, she's a healer.
是最好的回馈。
也是一位很接地气、很有个人追求的平民艺术家呢。
But in her voice lines, it didn't really look like she was gonna be like anybody who does DPS or anything.
Probably like a major Hydro applicator.
Yeah, she's probably gonna be more like a Hydro applicator, but also a healer too.
I will say though, her animations are like really great.
Probably not gonna use clams though. Or could she?
Oh, that depends.
虽然妮露很擅长治愈他人，不过当负面的情绪落到自己头上时，就会有一些不知所措。如果旅行者们遇到妮露在纠结某件事，
That's not a surprise.
将她从困境中解救出来吧。
这样一位可爱的少女，她的战斗方式估计会很独特吧？会不会在设计中加入了一些舞步的感觉？
哎，这个想法很合理。 妮露的攻击方式非常能体现舞者的特
Hey,
点。
that's a good idea.
普通攻击弦乐舞步是3段非常优雅的
She's a
剑
3-striker?
而元素战技西域舞步
I wouldn't expect her to be main DPS anyways.
释放元素战技后，若是第3段舞步选择了普通攻击，则会施展剑舞步，对触及的敌人造成手元素伤害。此状态下的普通攻击均会转化为
So
剑舞
it's
步，
infused stuff
并在
again.
最后一击时
Just
释放
like
血月。
Ayato.
如果第3段舞步选择了再次使用元素战技， 则会转变为血
Well,
舞步，
these animations are on
造成
fleek
水
with
元
her.
素范围伤害，
Oh, look.
并产生一个
That's
可以
is that a
跟随
Hydro
方向场上
application
颜色行动
thingy?
的水环，持续为其中的敌人施加
Interesting.
潮湿状态。
And follows the character around, yeah.
Interesting. And we have a bunch of other characters who do that already. Okay, that's got to be Hydro AoE, that big burst. It's pretty. Like,
you could also work with Ayaka too. And be an applicator, but I mean, I already have Kokomi, so it doesn't make sense. Wait, they're mentioning Dendro.
Oh, she changes the Dendro seeds with her passive?
Okay, she's definitely more built for Dendro, of course.
Ooh, that's kind of niche. Yeah. It's like
she's more of a niche 5-star, maybe.
Yeah, it's like if you're not working with a team with Hydro and Dendro, it's where else would you put her? Hey, new story quest, we'll take it.
But I think she can decently work well even without Dendro, so if anybody would just get her just to get her.
Yeah,
but
true.
it would just be recommended to use Dendro with her.
Oh, event wishes.
好的，在3.1版本第一阶段，赛诺和温蒂都将迎来概率 up。
Really? Venti's coming back? Well, then
Wait, Candace is a 4-star.
Yeah, that would make sense, yeah. Because
okay, good.
Her ultimate animation. Oh, Albedo. Hey, that's a good choice for
But
rerun.
they haven't revealed the 4-star special yet. I don't think they're gonna do that or anything.
That is that is Hatem's sword. What the heck? But is that gonna be his best in slot? Hey, it's the grown-up Ruin Drake. Look how far the Ruin Drake has become.
But I'm fine with rolling for Sino though. I'm okay with that.
赵载永劫龙兽可能也会给旅行者的冒险带来一定的挑战。作为竞技技术的产物，它拥有着强大的战斗能力。旅行者们需要找到它的破绽，才能。
I mean, Nanemo is still probably one of the core parts of the team. Almost could never be ignored.
Oh yes.
放松一下，来看一段短片吧。
也请大家持续关注我们接下来的内容。
I will say like they're still pretty good 5 stars to rerun regardless. Venti for his burst, Albedo for his skill that can like pretty much carry anybody throughout the entire game. And there's the first code. All right, so the first code is 3B6 RYY 7AH X9D.
I'm hoping we get somebody to update the Genshin channel for that.
I'm copying down the codes on mobile since like my computer also acts weird if I like switch screens at the moment. Oh, this cover art though.
3B6 RYY 7AHX 9D. Done. Hurry up, folks, because this will go away way too quickly. And that's been like the previous complaints for how long now?
Yep, they're only like 12-hour codes. Okay, so now we gotta learn about the Mondstadt thing too. Hey, more voice artist messages.
Hey travelers, I'm Erica.
Erica, hey! She's cool. She's really cool.
Thank you all so much for your support.
Persona again. On from Persona 5.
I can't believe it's been 2 years since it came out. This has been such a special
and playing a boy instead.
I absolutely love
She's also
Venti, and you guys have just made this entire thing so special.
Yeah, Erica's voiced a lot of different characters. I remember she was Kyoko Kirigiri in Danganronpa.
So excited. I love that we got to do like allergic stuff with him recently. That was super
She was
fun.
also
He's just such a fun character.
the main protagonist in Kakegurui in that one interesting gambling anime, alongside a lot of other characters.
And I love that you guys are so excited whenever
She's
you
a really
see
good
him.
singer too. Very talented.
So good whenever I see the love that you guys have.
Apparently she's also very good at playing Amogus.
I'm so happy that you love him as much as I do. So congratulations to everyone on 2 years. Yay!
When are we gonna have an Among Us
group
of friends to play with?
I can't believe how lucky I am to
One of these, when I get like my actual PC station back, I definitely want to get back into it.
Hooray! I hope you continue to love the game.
Connection's way too shoddy recently for any consistent game.
Hello everyone, my name is Kimberly Ann
Hey
Campbell,
Kimberly!
and I'm the voice of Nahida in Genshin Impact.
And she's also the voice of Nagatoro in the English dub of Nagatoro.
Me and Nahida.
Nahida.
I've actually been playing the game on and off since the
I'm calling it. She's the next banner in the next patch, and I'm gonna pull for her.
Probably gonna be a
burst. Celebrating its 2-year anniversary, and I can't wait to see what.
Yeah, probably burst Dendro.
I think she's a burst. Alongside you all.
Congratulations, Genshin Impact.
Hey, Lila! Yo, Lila's pretty cool too.
We are celebrating 2 years since your release, and the game just gets more and more fun.
Lila's voice is so flippin' flexible, and she's very talented too.
My favorite part about voicing Xiao is that he's both
And
emo,
sounds more
but he's
cheerful,
also
which is really
sensitive,
strange
and I
for
think a lot of
Xiao.
people can relate to that.
But that's
One of my favorite moments was meeting a bunch of Genshin cosplayers, and I said evil conquering, and they all
Yeah,
said evil
that's why
conquering, and then they danced.
Xiao's really relatable.
The Genshin Impact fans are incredible, and I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you. You
One of your
are
favorite
amazing, and you make
antisocial
my-
characters.
Hey, travelers. My name's
Hey,
Chris
Chris
Hackney,
Hackney!
and I'm
Ace also had
Sato
Boba after he voiced this character.
It's been a
He's
crazy
the actual
ride
voice of Dimitri
getting
for
to be a
Fire
part
Emblem
of
Three
Genshin
Houses.
Impact,
Also
and I
typecasting.
just
This guy
wanna
voices a
thank
lot of
everybody
blue
for the
characters.
excitement, especially around Kamisato Ayato. I remember when the
Also,
the
side
Ito
note, never
trailer
sleep on
first dropped,
Ayato.
and
Ayato is still
everybody,
pretty good.
like, heard him for the first time, and everyone got so
As a
excited.
character.
Yep.
It was really great, and then the reception once
Even with
Ayato
not so good
was
artifacts,
finally-
he's still pretty
finally,
strong.
after being whispered and talked about in the game, finally becoming a real thing. It was really great. I've had an amazing time getting to be a part of Genshin Impact, and I'm really excited to see what the next couple of years bring.
I like how every single character chibi model
thanks
are
again,
like
everybody.
actually animated except for
Hey
Daisy.
guys, I am Susie Young, the voice
Hey,
of
Susie!
the elegant Eula Lawrence. Honestly, the love and passion you guys have for
Susie
Eula
has a
and
really
the game
amazing
itself
voice,
is
and
mind-blowing.
she's also the new
I just
voice of
wanna thank all
Yuffie
the
in
directors
Final
and
Fantasy
team
VII Intergrade.
and you for making this a blast for the past couple years. Thank you so
So yeah,
much
not
for
only
your
Eula, but your girls also arrived in Midgar. Cool beans, cool beans. Now we're on the Mondstadt part.
坐在我身边的呢是我们原神项目组的市场负责人 Michael。那么今天呢，他会和我们聊一聊3.1版本的。
Wonder how they were able to push all that
谢谢大
sand
伟
out
哥
as
和
quick
屏幕
as
前的旅
possible.
行者们。但我要补充一下，其实除
Nah, I'm
了
kidding, chat.
版本活动，我今天还准备了更多特殊的情报，稍后会跟大家做一下分享。
你这么一说啊，我这好奇心可就被吊起来了。不过我懂，所谓特殊情报啊，总是要在最后才揭晓的。
This year, I'm
在此之
determined to
前
go
啊
to Christkindle
我们还
Market
是先来
in
说说我们的
Japan.
新活动吧。看看今天这现场的气氛啊。
If anybody doesn't know, that's like the German Christmas market.
Oh, look at that artwork! It's so flippin' cute! Oh my god! That's so adorable! Ooh, new weapon. That art is so cute!
Holding onto Razor's hand. New weapon, too. Wait, Missive Wind Spear? What do you mean by missive? You mean I miss attack, like, miss crits or something like that with it?
当然，在旅行者热心帮助雷泽的过程
I
中，
don't know why it's
也会
called
遇到
Missive
许多
Wind
蒙
Spirit.
德的
I'm
老
just
朋
a
友
little
了解
curious.
更多他们的经历。这个关于亲情与友情的故事，希望大家能够喜欢。
听上去啊，会是一次很温暖也很难忘的体验啊。在这次活动中，又会有什么新玩法呢？
活动期间，大家将会陆续解锁秋野防灾记、高峰的演示、义卖与妙相和丰饶的祝愿，共4种特
Well, that's
色
a
玩
lot
法
for Mondstadt.
在秋野防灾记中，大家需要协助猎人来驱逐已经成为不小麻烦的野灵蛛。
In the Autumn
过程中，
Crisis.
旅行者只能使用普通攻击，
Not the
同时还
babies,
可以
no,
灵活
you
使用一些道
monsters!
具来提高驱逐的效率。比如可以对野灵蛛造成伤害的
Why do we have to kill
以
tiny...
及可同时驱逐一定范围内
Imagine
所有野
killing
蛛的
babies and not the adults.
而在
Right.
高峰的演示玩法中
What the hell is wrong
旅
with
行
this
者们
game?
将借助特殊的
Oh,
奥妙
you
风
get the
手
mountain boars.
提供的增益效果来挑战
Oh, this
强
looks
大
like
的敌
another
人
one of those challenges where you have to go from one part of the map to another part of the map after you finish one battle, you glide to the next battle.
应对哦。
Yeah, we've done this
义卖
before.
与妙想则是一个以经营店铺为目标的玩法。
Wait, what?
在开店前啊，大家需要出售酿酒原料和完成客人
Oh,
的
it's
委
a
托来筹备
kind
足
of
够
a
的资金
fancy fetch quest, I guess.
店铺开启后就要通过合理分配客人
Oh
资金
no, a
调整店铺
management
3个方
simulator.
针来努力
Oh
获得更
no.
高的营业收入。
Oh
I
my
can't.
god.
I can't do this. You wanted us to manage a store for Primo Gems? Oh.
当然
Come
经营店
on,
铺的过程中
game.
肯定也少不了一些突发事件。
Oh.
如果能够及时应对的话，还可
I
以
not
获得
played
一些
Plate
对
Up,
应
so
的
I
奖
should be
励
able
哦。
to do this.
But this is not what we're playing Genshin
丰饶的
for.
祝愿中，旅行者们可以根据
Just look on the positive side. It's something
找到布置在特
different,
殊的丰饶之下。
right? I don't know why it reminds me of Plate Up for some reason, but that's because I have to manage a restaurant.
等待着大
That's
家去
true.
开启。
Oh, treasure chest hunting.
包含一些特殊的装饰品，可以用来装饰。
Hopefully the clues are enough to like be a real indicator, like it's easy to tell.
通过体验各种玩法，提高节庆热度。
Oh my goodness, that artwork is so flippin' cute. It's actually really great for Razor to get showcased too, since like we haven't seen him like get the spotlight
actually,
since
he doesn't really get too he doesn't really get too much screen time.
Yeah, we only saw him once during the Windbloom Festival and during his own story quest where we unlocked the weekly wolf boss. I think he's...
And the hangout. Yeah, the hangout too.
That's true, yeah.
另一个新活动巡查五峰，这是一个围绕风场展开的
Oh, a domain event.
策略的秘境玩法。
Wind Chaser.
在这里，旅行者需要合理的利用各种奇异机关。
Oh, this reminds me of the custom domain event, which I wish was permanent because that was a lot of fun.
When are we gonna get the part where we get to create our own domains again?
Right? That gives us something to do while we're waiting for the next major content update. I mean, I don't mind obstacle courses, but like, come on.
旅行者也可以邀请一位队友与自己一起体验一下。
Oh yeah, we could do co-op in this. Fun.
除了挑战玩法与大世界探索相关的活动玩法，寻星之旅也可以帮助大家在紧张的挑战之余稍稍放松一下。装备活动中的特殊小道具，可以在各处帮助小女孩巴努寻找未来新的。
That's literally her name. Oh, it's using that device again from that event that everybody hated, or going around Inazuma for, or going around the map for. I mean, it doesn't seem too bad. It's like use the device in one place, go to the next place, use the device again, go to the next place, and Hyakuni Key is back. If y'all want that platinum score, here you go.
I mean, you guys want Prima Gems, so can't really complain that much about it, right?
Oh, a reminder?
为了方便大家进行探索，在 3.1 版本更新后，完成深境螺旋第4层第3间的挑战，就可以直接
Free calling, let's go! Woohoo! 2 free characters, let's go!
在新的版本活动之外，我们还做了一些特殊的准备 ，Michael 也来跟大家透露呗。
好的。为了感谢旅行者们一直以来的支持，签到活动宣布留下。
Okay, so 10 polls. In-game mail will give us 1,600, so that's 20 polls in total. Okay, so 20 polls in general.
此之外，我们还将通过游戏内邮件的形式为旅行者们再次奉上，总共1600原石和4枚脆弱树枝，
It's something.
以及2个特殊的纪念小道具，蹦蹦庆典拉炮和
I guess I'm done farming for now.
Burb, a new pet. That looks so cute. That's Cloud Retainer's baby. Oh.
另外，游戏内商城的首充双倍状态也将会重置，旅行者们。
Permanent gameplay? I was gonna say.
可能已经听过它的名字。
Oh, a trading card game.
这款风靡提瓦特大陆的卡牌游戏，即将在 3.3 版本中与玩家朋友们见面了。
哦，难道说？
没错，可以在原神里面打牌了。
Out of all the permanent things they decide to add.
旅行者们既可以邀请不同的角色。
Oh, it's Hearthstone, but in Genshin.
当然也可以和游戏好友进行娱乐对战。这是一个以 PVE
Okay, but hey, the cards are really well animated.
没有与 PVP 绑定的奖励，而且所有的卡牌啊。
Oh, this is our PvP? This is the first official PvP thing?
大家也可以和朋友们
In Genshin?
目前基础召唤
Hold on a
还
sec.
在测试与优化的阶段。
Oh, they're making a card game. Oh my god, of course. Of course they had to hint the card game earlier.
再加上7圣召唤，这次前瞻的活动部分信息量有点大啊。
是啊。 那游戏中的新玩法内容，我们就先给大
Genius
家介绍到这
Invocation
里吧。
TCG.
请各位旅行者稍事休息。
Of course they referenced it when they were talking about Sino earlier.
活动的消息，我们稍后就来为大家一一揭晓。
I'm not surprised they would make that eventually.
Oh, here's the next code. The next code is JT7 8YH 7S
8YH 7S
GWRZ. Whoa, Nilo's got legs for days apparently.
Ah, man. Raiden Shogun's gonna strangle me for this, but damn. Why do like the girls of Sumeru have the best legs? Like they have the best leg game.
Because they never skip leg day. That's the thing. You just never skip leg day sometimes, especially with like a lot of desert and all the terrain in Sumeru, you know?
Yeah, you're right. Hold on, redeem. All right, there we go. I'm on top of it right now. I'm not only collecting and recording it down, but also logging it, logged in and ready to punch in.
1.
Oh my god, I love her voice.
So, can I make a comment here? Because, like, I'm actually not surprised that they'll eventually make a card game, and I called it, but it probably wouldn't be, like, the same card games, kind of card games that I would ever think of.
Our Gucci of the Grand Narukami
Like
Shrine is the
Hearthstone.
debut, in voice at least, since the very
But
beginning
that's okay,
of 2.0,
that's okay.
and I have honestly just loved seeing
And
all
here's
of the
Ratsna here
reactions
represent the
to her
Filipino
and to her
VAs
story and
in
her
the VA
adventures.
community.
I am especially grateful for the warm welcome you gave to me when the game introduced me.
She's
as
also
part of
actually
the
really
voice
one of the
actor.
prettiest
I
VAs,
love
as
getting
well
to
as having
bring
a
this
really
very
amazing voice too.
intelligent, multifaceted kitsune
Well
to
casted for
life.
Yaimiko.
From the first moment we discovered her signature sound to sharing her story with
Not
you.
gonna lie,
in
I
the
did
game.
hear a lot
I
of
loved her
Filipino
sense of
girls
mischief,
are pretty
I love
popular
her
in Asia,
playfulness, even when she's
as
being
far
matter
as
of
like
fact, and I love that
personality
she's a
and looks go.
businesswoman, too.
So that's probably the
I
reason why you find
especially have
Ratana
say
to be
thank
very
you
attractive.
to everybody that I got to work with in the booth, our directors, our advisors, the writers, the engineers, and so many other people working behind the scenes who made this process so smooth and so much fun. Voicing Yaimiko
I just
has
Googled a
truly
picture
been
of her.
such a joy for me. One of my
Yep.
absolute
Yep.
favorite parts of this journey,
Because
really
research
the
purposes,
absolute
that's why.
favorite, has been getting to share it with you, our intrepid travelers.
She
Thank
did a
you
live stream
again
with
so much for
Raiden
your
Shogun's English
enthusiasm
voice
and
once, and it
warmth
feels
and
like
love for
they like
Yaimiko and
vibed
for
off
all
each
of the
other like
characters
really
who
well.
make the world of
It's
Genshin
like
Impact what it
actual,
is.
like in a sense, like
really
the
can't
like their
wait to see what
actual
unfolds
canon
next.
characters speaking to one
Hey
another.
everyone, my name is Corey Yee. and I voice the
Corey, let's
character
go.
Goro.
That's
I
the
can't
that's his
even
actual voice.
express the
The Goro
gratitude
voice
that
is
I have
higher
for the
pitched.
Genshin community and love for
Wait,
my boy Goro.
you're ahead of
But really
you're
getting
ahead
to
of me
see
right
so
now.
many
Apparently,
people
I'm still on
express their
Yai.
love for the character and his hangout quest has been so meaningful to me as an actor and a player of the game. I've played since launch, and seeing the game
And Corey is
community
actually
grow
a fun
has been
fact. Corey is
privilege
actually
and
one
an honor,
the
and
main
it's
theory
one of my
crafter,
absolute
the
favorite
main
parts of the
sensei
game.
of Genshin's
Not
theory
to mention
crafting for the
getting to
voice
grow this
actors.
bullied a little bit more in the
And is
Inagori
he
Festival.
also in the house?
What we should be thinking about is that Genshin is celebrating its 2-year anniversary.
Okay, that was a bad
I
joke.
can't
I'm
wait
sorry.
to see more amazing character interactions like what we got to see in the
Is
Golden
he in
Apple
the
Archipelago.
house?
Thank you all for your incredible support.
Hello.
Hey, Albedo, Koi Dao.
of the Knights of
Albedo's
Elbonis.
actually
Just kidding. I'm actually Koi Dao, voice of Albedo, the chief
Koi Dao, like
alchemist of the Knights
Albedo's
of
voice actor.
Elbonis.
He's embraced the
Hi,
memes
how
of
you
his
doing?
characters, whether it be
Me
like
personally, I've gotten to
sketching
play a
stuff
lot of Genshin Impact
or
with my
like
friends.
his character's
It's been really
thighs being
fun.
popular
You
on the
can,
internet
like,
for whatever
jump
reason.
off of stuff and climb things. Oh, and you can chase the Sealies. Aren't those things cute? They look like they're made out of little gummy fruit snacks. And
Oh, wait, what happened?
is celebrating 2 years since its release.
I'm still on
Can you
Koi
believe
Dao.
Oh, the stream just like paused for a little
friends
bit.
We get to make. What does Paimon
It's been running
actually
for
taste
smooth
like?
for me, and I'm still playing
Anyway,
Genshin Impact.
Happy 2 years, Genshin
Okay, now he just said
Impact.
happy 2 years.
Hey, what's up, fellow travelers?
Hey, it's
My
Mr.
name is
Windblade
Zach
himself.
Aguilar, and I voice Ether.
Sorry,
in
everybody,
Genshin
I
Impact.
sneezed.
Wow, I can't believe it's already been 2 years since the game's release. And I just want to say congrats to the entire Genshin Impact team for their outstanding
Oh, he's
work.
actually the Dendro
There have been
element as
so
the
many
speaking
amazing
traveler.
events and
Cool.
quests. One of my personal favorites was the We Will Be Reunited quest, when the traveler comes face to face with their sibling again. Working on the game has brought me so many new friends and incredible memories. honestly, I just feel really blessed to be a part of this awesome community. Thanks for letting me be your ether, and I'm excited to continue this amazing journey together.
And Windblade!
Hi everyone, I'm Sarah Cruz, and I'm the voice of Lumine. Thank you for all of your love and support for Lumine.
Sarah has actually like
I
one of
just
the
feel so
sweetest
grateful that I
voices
get to be
out of
part
like
bringing her to life.
all the voice
Genshin
actors in the
Impact is
entire
celebrating
cast.
2 years since its release, which seems kind of bonkers to me because it feels like no time has passed at all, but it actually has been 2 years. That means it's been 2 whole years of journeying through Teyvat with Lumine and her emergency food.
Emergency food?
Thank you for traveling
Wait a
with
minute.
us all across Teyvat, and
Speak
hopefully
of the
we'll
devil?
have lots more adventures to come.
Please speak of the devil.
Happy 2 years, Genshin Impact.
Oh, Paimon's voice didn't get to speak, but it's okay.
自从踏上提瓦特大陆啊，原神的游戏音乐就始终
Happy
伴
2
随着
years.
各位旅行者。
Hi man.
随着我们的足迹不断深入须弥啊，相信大家对须弥地区的音乐也已经不再陌生了。3.1版本期间，我们将发布第1张须弥地区的原神音乐
Oh, that's
专
very
辑
soon.
《
The
寺庙
first Sumeru
美
album.
论之灵》。旅行者们将收听到由 Hoya Mix 音乐团队为须弥地区创作的独具区域特色的音乐。除了经典的须弥主题曲、战斗曲外，专辑内也包含了须弥地图中各个经典的人文景观的 BGM。
没错，在专辑发布期间
Man's is looking like he's trying to cover his pants like as if he just made an accident, like in elementary school. I'm not gonna lie. Look at those hands, man. Why are you holding your hands like that, Michael?
I mean.
Michael maybe had too much of that tea there.
Official music video, let's go. And this is Port Ormos? Yes, this is Port Ormos, let's go! Yo, Port Ormos' theme is a bop. Yo, I love, like, the use of traditional instruments for a lot of traditional music. It has, like, such a different feel and vibe to it when it's, like, the actual instruments versus, like, synthesized digital, like, samples. That's the word. Samples used for...
they're trying to go for, like, the all-natural, like, original stuff.
Yeah,
They're not
authenticity.
using some BS that you would just, like, find, like, you can just find anywhere easily.
Oh, it's Port Ormos again, I think. Or is it Port Ormos?
Well, I'm glad I'm here for the orchestra, because that's what I wanted to hear.
We're all here for the music, honestly.
Yes, I see the Craigasms in the chat. I'm with you on that, sir. Or ma'am, or whoever you are, ma'am, sir.
All the emotes are flying. Oh, it's
I
almost
see
been...
this seems good. Nothing like Miltendo's favorite emote. Twitch Universal emote, that is.
Maybe that will be like a future emote for one day. Like a future... It seems good for me.
Maybe a Mil 10 good or something like that.
Probably. Seems melt.
Or Mil Perfect 10 or Perfect Mil 10. Oh, sorry. That was a bad joke. Let's go back to the music. Ignore my joke just now.
We all need a little bit of music to wind down after a long day, honestly.
I had a long week. I just got back to work, and on top of that, I had to work Thursday, Friday, and Saturday last week. Only one day of day off for myself.
You know what's actually like okay, like you delivered a funny comment. I'll deliver a funny myself. So sometimes like in the game, whenever I have the music turned on and I just like tell people like, you know, Super Mario music, low-key hookah music.
Yeah. It's hookah music.
Low-key hookah music, yes.
I can get hooked on that.
哎，今天 Michael 好像是有什么新的内容或者消息要带给大家吗
？More content.
在过去几个版本里，我们一直在做一些新内容的探索跟尝试，像2.5版本剧情 CM 短片，2.6版本雪季逢春，以及前段时间被大家热烈讨论的冬夜鱼戏等。旅行者们的反响跟支持
Oh, are they doing a full-fledged animation?
的预期，在这里非常感谢大家，我们会继续努力，为大家献上更多更好的内容。
我发现啊，旅行者们也经常会在这些作品下面留言，希望我们努把力，提供更多丰富的原神内容呢。
在此啊，为了回报旅行者们一直以来的支持，我们特意策划了一个新的项目。话不多说，就请大家欣赏这段 PV 吧。
Yo, Genshin episodic series, let's go. New episodes every week series. Come on, give us the goods. Wait, are you collabing? Is this a collab? Ufotable?
It's the collab with DreamWorks Pictures. There, I said it.
Imagine though? Okay, I gotta learn more. Like, show us more. We'll be in for you. Yeah, that's what I'm like. Wait, who are these groups again? Is this another game or is it an animation? Okay, animation. That's neat. Oh, it's animated Paimon. Let's go. Of course, the animation that's totally on fleek, as expected. All right, what, can we turn on dark mode yet? Oh, that water effect. Majestic. So, what are we in for? It looks like there's a beautiful map here. So is this like an animation or something? It's beautiful. I will say that much. Of course, can't get enough of good old Mondstadt. They'll gotta go back to where we started sometimes. Mondstadt. Hey, the twins are together again, but is this something canon? Is this like a prequel before the story? Maybe it's a prequel before the actual game story. Those two are so adorable.
Oh! But they're brother and sister, why are they holding hands like that? I feel weird now.
You're not the only one feeling weird. Wait, hold on. How is the chat feeling with this animation?
I'm hearing country music all of a sudden. Nothing like falling in love with my sister.
Oh my god.
I had to bring that up. I'm sorry. I ruined everybody's announcement special program.
Oh my god, man.
I had to bring. I had to. So I'm so bad. I should ban myself from chat.
Oh, it's a long-term project, so it's like weekly episode series. Like, stay tuned for the next
等了这么
episode.
久，我们原神也终于
Well,
迎来了自己的
Dragon
长
Ball
篇动画
Z
了。
是啊，经过一系列的努
Previously
力，
on
今天
Genshin
我们
Impact
很
Z,
高兴的在周年庆为大家送上
Ether
这份
has
惊喜
dropped the ball on
正式公布
Paimon and no
原神和
longer
Youthable 合作的
claims
动
her
画
to be
项目
emergency food.
我们也将保持对于原神游戏优质内容的一贯坚持，紧锣密鼓的投入项目的制作。
Will they be able to
争取动画项目能
capture
够
all
尽
the
早地跟
Pokemon
旅行者们
to
见
make
面
the wish to the
也期待
dragon?
后续大家能够喜欢和支持这部作品。
Or to all 5 pieces of Exodia?
Hey, another musical performance. Yo, look at these musicians going ham. I want to film a legit music video one day.
And also like traditional instruments alongside another group.
Oh, last code. Alright, the code this time. Ooh, look at the
Code chat.
artwork!
Get ready to type in the code.
2B P 9HY
9HY
6B
6BY
FR5. Can I have this artwork?
R5. Can we have those as skins?
Right? Like, where's the news? Okay, we have like new character skins, please. Like, everybody looks beautiful here. Come on.
I'll hands down buy Kazuha. There's no denial that I'll buy Kazuha easily. I'd be like, fuck my budget. I'll pay for Kazuha. Fuck my savings. Alright, I have redeemed all the 3 codes.
Oh, new Hoya Lab stuff. Okay, is it a chance to get Primo Gems, or... Oh, I think it's just a chance to get those rewards, because I see a PS5 and, like, an iPad there. And it looks like a long mouse pad.
On the event page. So they're now giving out more prizes this time, an actual PS5 too.
They've given out PS5s before, it's just that, like, everybody's always has to do something to enter into a draw for these, prizes.
Let me see. I want to see if I could at least win something for myself. Even if it's a long shot. But what if I actually became one of those people? Of course the Genshin Impact memes, says something.
It's the art showcase! Oh, this is so cute. Yo, the
Genshin Impact memes on Twitter is going off, man.
I'm in a Discord chat that's going off about the animation studio right now. They're like literally like sharding their pants. You know, honestly, like all the artists who work on these animations, they don't get enough of like what they really deserve for all the hard work they put into it. Like, this is stop motion
the
right
things
here.
we complained about. I think it's mainly the people who are like, you know, make the decisions for like money and stuff.
Yep. The Cabbage
While
Fairies!
these people are putting their passions in for us, man. This is cool. I wonder how many stop motions they had to do for that. Oh my god, that had to be a lot.
Right? That's like mad dedication right there.
They probably they probably had to do that for like several you know, announcements before this one. Before they can fully debut this.
Did this man say bro?
Good. As for this traveler, please append
Bro-yo-verse.
my following words to the report.
You mean?
My pen is at the ready.
After the traveler awoke in the land of Tevat, he befriended a companion who declared themselves to be the best tour guide ever.
Ah, this sounds like the intro to an isekai light novel. From the
Isekai light novel.
My pen is ready. That's such bad word placement there, folks. My pen is ready.
He encountered a mysterious tempest.
Oh, this is a recap of the story.
They're talking about isekais now, of course.
Gentle winds once again danced across the earth as a wandering bard sang a ballad of freedom.
Ah, looks like these bishops are a completely different breed from those down beneath the ocean.
I think this is the fire Abyss Lecter speaking, because that dude has personality. Enjo. It sounds like Enjo speaking.
Always on point.
He saw resolve as unyielding as rock, and the courage of a people united in battle against an ancient god. Now the sound of laughter rings out in the streets, and the floating pavilion in the sky will bear witness to the harbor's prosperity for generations.
Oh god, she looks so cute here. Oh, is that the female traveler over there?
On the beach and something got between me and my son. I'd go from catching rays to making waves pretty
I like replayable cutscenes in the game if they can like shove that in there like they did in Honkai.
He
Ooh,
heard the
Tenshikaku.
whispered aspirations of a nation's people, and so challenged the embodiment of resplendent lightning. When a dream takes root in the midst of the infinite
And that's
turbulence,
Raiden Shogun's Story Quest
even
Part 2.
eternity is given a new meaning.
He picked a fight with an Archon? This guy's a beast! Well, now I don't feel so bad about those beatings I took.
I still love both halves of you. Both the Raiden Shogun and the A part.
Of verdure and the fragrance of roses.
This
And
guy's
then,
a beast.
Oh my god, Carly's cuter here! She's cute enough already. Stop making her much more cuter.
let's continue another time. Sooner or later, he will make his mark
We
on
have to be the
desert.
Kolei protection squad.
You're not wrong, but, marks don't last very long on the desert sand.
I wonder what choices you will make.
So it seems like Heiton will make the rebellious decision, and then Sino is gonna be like, fam, no, fam, you can't do that.
I feel like Kolei would be like that one, like, now there's oh man.
在新版本期间啊，不管是游戏内还是游戏外，
Ether
都有丰富好玩的活动在等待着各位旅行者。
那在这里呢，也非常感谢每一位支持着我们的旅行者，希望大家能够在新的冒险中感受更多的惊喜和快乐。
好的，那么在
I think it's gonna be like
今天
very,
节目
very
即将结束
substantial.
之前，我想代表原神项目组再次向
That could be
所有
my,
玩家
it's
朋
just
友
my guess,
表
just
示
a
感
guess.
谢
That could be Lumine's voice.
在你们的热爱与支持下，我们一起在
Oh, that was Lumine's voice narrating that
Yeah.
with Enjo.
精彩的一年。我也由衷的
Enjo.
希望
With like, you know,
原神
being the
可以
like, you know, in an alternative
有利
universe, it would have
更
been
广阔的世界
Ether's
见证
voice.
更多美好。
Oh yeah, absolutely.
9月28日3.1版本，我
That
们
Fisherman's
不见
Toast hits
不散
differently, doesn't it? Doesn't it, the way?
He knows the
As I'm
way.
looking on your table right now.
Alright, do we get anything extra at the end? Can we like throw in like something extra? Something?
How about
Anything?
one last code?
As if... Oh, look at this cute artwork. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Look, you have like the 4 Archons right here. This is so flippin' amazing. Oh my god, you even have the Chad, what's his face?
Wait, yeah,
Lieben.
they even have him, they even put him in there too. I'm like, wow.
They put the Chad in the book, wow. Never forget Lieben, the OG.
Lieben.
The OG
One
Chad.
of the OG, yeah, the OG Chads. You just give me this simple thing and I'll give you Prima Gems, kid. Okay, love you, bye.
Right? He was only voiced one time, and like you didn't get to return as a voice character. Oh my goodness sakes. Well, I think
Alright.
one thing I will say for sure is that like if the rewards are not enough, I think all the privileged gamers are just gonna riot on social media. I'm calling it right now. They may not find it enough freebies, and they're like, we deserve more. This is the 2nd anniversary. I mean, but again, it's just the 2nd anniversary. It will get better in the future.
At this point, I'm gonna go take a nap because, well, not a nap. It'd be more like an 8-hour nap because your boy is tired and tomorrow his plans got canceled. So I'm actually gonna take this advantage and actually go sleep longer.
Hey, no problem, man. No problem. So before that happens, is there anything that you particularly liked or disliked from that whole program overall?
Uh,
Character reveal and a long-term animation series, music video playing.
I'll
even...
I'll keep it simple.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll keep it simple and straight to the point. My main number one up here, I think hands down has to be gameplay for me.
Sure.
Like, the characters definitely look very promising, and it looks like I'm gonna have a lot of fun building new characters, maybe in the future. My, down... I think my down, like, this is just gonna be maybe a little bit of a petty thing. But I think my down is maybe, like, the variety of 4-star characters. I don't know, that just, like, seems like a weird way of, like, wording it, but, my reasoning why there is just because, like, it just almost seems like we're more made to, like, go for only, like, the 5-star characters, but, like, I mean, 4-star characters still kind of, like, deserve some love too. And,
Yeah.
a fair amount of attention, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. It's like if we don't get a hangout for them, they just get shoehorned in like every other occasion Hoyo decides to shoehorn them in.
Yeah, that and, like, as of late, I mean, Kalei may be, like, a good start to, like, finally bringing back 4-star glory again. But from what I last remembered in Inazuma, when was the last time we ever found a 4-star very useful? Well, okay. And note that I did not get Kuki Shinobu because I couldn't roll for Kuki Shinobu at the time, and I have
Fair.
my very specific reasoning why. But if I had Kuki Shinobu, then I would feel like, like, I didn't really get to play her so much. And no, I don't need somebody else's account to try her out. No, it's fine. But it'd be much nicer if I at least had, like, a Kuki Shinobu. But let's but aside from just Kuki Shinobu, all the other 4-star characters, like, all the other 4-star characters seem to be pretty niche. I think the only 4-star character from Inazuma that actually seemed to be, like, worth something was Heizo.
Oh
And that's just
yeah.
the only 4-star character I really thought of that would like that. There's not necessarily a specific niche around him, whereas the other 4-star characters are maybe a little too niche, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree. Goro for Geo support, Kudrosara for Electro, Toma there for like another shield to use. Sayu is just for overworld traveling.
Like, the Liyue and the Mondstadt 4-stars seem to make more, like, seem to, like, be totally worth rolling for. Whereas, like, the Inazuma ones are, like, the bottom tier 4-stars that, like, don't like that. Like, it just seems like they don't just get enough love at all. And I mean, I am trying to make some sort of use out of them, but, like, it feels like it's much harder to, like, make good use out of them than it is necessary when we already have Bennett and Xingqiu. So will we be able to see something, like, will we actually be able to start seeing more good use for the like, bring in more value for 4-star characters? Maybe Candace could also be, like, a good addition because, like, apparently, like, supposedly Kalei is already a good addition. We'll see. But I want to see more, like, other, ways to, like, be able to use our 4-star characters, like, even if it means that we have to have more 5-star characters to help the 4-star characters shine a little bit better. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I agree. That would make sense for me. Is that all you have for your thoughts?
Yeah, in short, once again for anybody who needs a little quick recap, my up is the gameplay for like the new mechanics and everything else, and like the new additions of the characters. My down is related to the characters, and it's mainly about the 4-star cast.
Yeah, I feel like this like program overall was a mixed bag. I think like the lovely major highlight for me was that they got like a full-fledged animation series in the works, especially with the animation studio everybody's flipping out about. Apparently, some people say that's where all the hard-earned whales money is going, so I guess that's where all the gotcha money is going to, the animated series. And the one thing that caught me like really kind of laughing a little bit was they are going to add the new permanent content they're going to add is the trading card game. They're basically putting Hearthstone into Genshin, and Hearthstone is going to be the PvP of this game.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it's probably a little bit like they're doing a little different take on it, which I'm not really necessarily surprised about either, because like the new take is like it looks like the game is a little bit simpler. It's not like too like over the top with like mechanics and everything, but I think it's in the right direction so far.
Oh yeah.
It may be that one TCG game that has a very simple concept, but still a fairly competitive mechanic behind it too. But let's keep an open mind for now. We don't know enough about what's going to happen yet. We have to wait until the whole thing is released, or yeah, the whole game.
Yep, and that will be coming out in a future patch, and and of course, new patches to look forward to, and what we also got to look forward to is more story. A new Harbinger coming into play, of course, expected for Dottore, and I guess we're gonna have a fightable Scaramouche pretty soon, so I definitely cannot wait for that fight.
And also Genshin Impact really released Scaramouche and mainly Daneslave. Scaramouche, whatever. Daneslave, I want to play Daneslave.
Yeah, I think after this, where people are just gonna look forward to getting Nahida, Dihya, and Hatem, because like everybody is expecting all three of them to be major 5-star carries. If their gameplay disappoints, Hoyo will have dropped the ball on all three characters, because I'm using my guaranteed on one account to get Nahida. I'm using my guaranteed on another account to probably get Hatem anyway, so they better not let us down on both Dendro characters.
And make defense great, because what's the point of ever having defense like aside from just Geo characters? Come on, seriously.
Agreed. Fully 100% agree.
That's the main that I will say is the main complaint of the game. 100% the main complaint of the game is the artifact rolls on defense, and how like it just doesn't seem like there's enough value to like, defense at all as a stat.
Yeah, like Xingyan can't be the only black sheep of the bunch. Like there's got to be more besides Xingyan who can profit off of defense besides new Geo characters.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. There's no excuse that you can't just like do something, like you can't do anything with defense at all, especially when you want to include it into the game as as like an element of like for artifact. I don't know, I'm just trying to make it into words properly, but you get what I mean, right?
Yeah, I'm sure we get. I'm sure we all get the point. Absolutely, 100%.
Because that like it's like we've gone from like complaining about like certain small things like, why aren't you giving us enough Primogen, to like, why aren't you giving us enough like good artifacts that we could actually use in this game? Like why do we keep rolling defense? Like it seems like defense is the highest, there's the highest probability for rolling defense over all the other stats, which doesn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely agree with that 100%.
Like at first I thought it was maybe a possible tanking part where like you have like a certain like your main DPS who needs a little bit of defense for tanking, but that's not the case, unfortunately. So, yeah.
Of course, absolutely, of course.
And I had worked out earlier too, and would like to have some deserved rest, so I will be excusing myself from stream.
Yeah, no problem, man. Absolutely. You need to get your, speaking of 100%, like, you need to get yourself back into 100% shape, and glad we could, wrap things off on this end, and hopefully good things to come in your next coming streams and the next Genshin patches.
Likewise, I know we've been talking, and I know we've been like, well, I primarily am okay with watching other streams for lore and stuff. I mean, I understand that you don't want to, like, you know, you're more into the lore than I am, so that's completely okay by me. I'm gonna tell you now, I'm so behind on everything right now.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I've kind of really been slacking with Sumeru. It's just been, I've been personally having difficulty, like pushing myself to do stuff in Genshin as of recently, because I've been bouncing stuff all over the place, especially with like trying to push myself to get my own personal schedule organized and getting content creation up and going before the end of the month.
So, another small thing, an unrelated note, like,
Mm-hmm.
I've been like working out recently, and it's been so weird, right? Ever since I went back to school, like, a lot of, like, everybody was like telling me that I lost weight, but then like I checked the scale recently, and I'm like, wait, I gained weight. And then I had to talk to my friend, like, no, you there's a difference between gaining weight and getting a little bit chubby there. And then I realized, like, oh, so it's, I guess this is how it does feel to have actually start having muscle. So I'm gonna get big and swole, dog.
Hey, progress.
It's
Get
like
those gains.
And I'm already looking more swole than Ito. I could beat him easily in an arm wrestle with just one finger. Let's go. Bring my bring the muscles back.
Oh yeah!
Let's get this trend going, folks. All right. Anyways, I'm gonna go now.
Yep, no problem. Get your rest, man. Get yourself back into 100% for the next thing you got to do on your agenda.
Yep. Good night, everybody.
Ladies and gents, that was Narukami VS. Let's go ahead and give him one more shout out before we transition over. And this is one of his clips playing Mahjong Soul. Something's up with my clip shout out, so I can't hear them all, but I'm pretty sure it's a very popular clip. Alright, so what do I want to do after this? What do I want to do after this, actually? I mean, I could... do I want to play some... I kind of like... again, like, as I've explained to my dude before... What's up?
And on a final last note before... I actually forgot to mention something. But the Genshin Thigh game is so damn strong that I cannot wait for the fan art to come out. I'm just saying, okay, bye.
Monka. You know, it's kind of funny he said that, considering we have like a chibi character in this artwork right here with thighs as well. But I agree. It's not like a lot of thighs save lives. Okay, thick thighs save lives. Cute thighs save lives. A lot of different thighs can save lives. All right. I need to make this thing work again. Because apparently Venti's thighs can also save lives, maybe, I don't know. In any case, I definitely want to do a little bit more streaming, but I need to catch my breath. I absolutely do need to catch my breath, so I think... Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, what is it? As much as I want to play some more Genshin on Twitch, I've got my hours in already for this season's streaming events, and yeah, the minimum was like 12 hours, and I did maybe around 15 to 16 hours of like regular stuff on Genshin already, and I don't know, I just don't really feel like personally getting back into the game so much when I don't have the stable connection to experience and enjoy story-related content like everybody else is doing, and only be able to rush events, rush expiring events, even though one of the events is kind of story-orientated around a specific character as well. I think this program was okay. It is the second anniversary, so my expectations like weren't very major to begin with. We got a suitable amount of rewards. We got some prize giveaways that they let us do on Hoyo Lab. Got some fantastic art going on as well from both the company and the players. Yeah, 2 years already. I wonder how it's going to be for the third year. We're going to get like, and they did promise a story, like a city every single, like a new region every single year, or like a sub-region every single year. So I guess looking forward to more map expansions and the game being completely bigger than Breath of the Wild, or maybe... No, I think the game is going to be bigger than the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild duology. It's probably going to be even bigger than Tears of the Kingdom. In all honesty, I do want to play Tears of the Kingdom, but like I got to get caught up on my Breath of the Wild stuff first. Personally, when I get like my station going again, and I get my Nintendo Switch hooked up and everything, we can go ahead and absolutely get back into the Nintendo gaming. But for now, I'm just working with whatever I can off of my library of PC gaming. Another thing for sure is that I met like really colorful individuals on Tower of Fantasy, like really good ones on TikTok recently. Not enough on YouTube yet. Maybe we'll get somewhere on YouTube. But right now I also want to focus on making sure we can get some new homies in from the YouTube and TikTok scenes. So I've been amassing like a bunch of video clips and highlights that I want to turn into like piles of TikToks, and I think it's going to work in my favor because apparently the algorithm for TikTok is like quantity over quality. Yeah, like you chug out more because people mainly most I can't English right now. They make TikToks. A lot of people make TikToks really quick in a snap, and it's mostly quality enough content, and it gets through to the algorithm. I put some time into editing some of mine. But not like try to like put too much effort, just enough to actually get the stuff and point across. So, yeah. I think for a while I'm gonna be doing a bit more. I'm gonna be doing a bit more Tower Fantasy streaming because, and occasional Genshin Impact because the stuff in Genshin right now is not enough to actually make me do like more streams of it unless I'm trying to finish an event last minute, which I have to do for like my alt account right now. So here's what I think I'll do. I think I'll just cut it for right now, and maybe because it's gonna be like 9:30 p.m. for me. It's already like 10:30 p.m. for like Narukami, so he's gone off to recharge himself. And honestly, I try my best to see if I can get myself working on a schedule that works with a lot of different people. I try to like do morning sessions, I've tried to do noon sessions, I try to do evening sessions. It's just that like the reality is that with our community of Miltendies, people have come and gone, and I enjoy vibing in a lot of other different communities. The one that used to be like called my own is just kind of stagnant right now, and I want to work on that. I really want to work on like building it up again because it was fun back in the day when I first started, and I get into a game I'm really passionate about, but not everybody is passionate as I am. But now like we're at a point where Genshin is come to a point like I still do enjoy playing some of the game, but not the entire game right now. But that's me with like a bunch of games right now because there's no perfect online PC game for me to enjoy at the moment. It's like I log on, enjoy my fun times, then I end up logging off and have to catch up on a YouTube video or some kind of streaming service show. But at the end of the day, we can't always be somebody who's gaming 24/7 unless you're like a nutcase and actually get like really fantastic government benefits and actually technically are able to live like that. There's just so many like wonderful artistically drawn characters that you really wish that you could be like really really intimate with them. I'm not talking about just about Genshin. I'm talking also about like other games in general. Remember when like back in the old days when like Tifa was one of the and Lara Croft were like the OG video game waifus? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And now we have like a buttload of like a lot more characters who are like the main husbandos and waifus of like so many different people. And I'm going off on like quite a tangent. But also at the same time it's like man, oh man, we've come a long way in gaming. But there's still ways to go for sure. Now I know there's stuff I need to catch up on with the state of play for PlayStation. Tokyo Game Show stuff is coming up. I don't know if I've been really tired recently, and I don't know if I can catch up on all these programs because there's so much like video game trailers and TV shows and movie trailers that I need to catch up on with in my own personal life. I don't know if I have enough room to like digest it all and put it down in my system when I'm like stressed enough as it is already. Where's the first volume for this playlist that I was listening to? Yeah, this playlist is part 2, so where's part 1? Interesting. Eh? Oh, this is part 1. For anybody who wants to link to this YouTube channel that I just decided to start listening to just relax and vibe with, here's the link to the YouTube channel. I think it's also pretty good study music as well, in all honesty. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna like cut it here to take a break. Now that we've wrapped up on our reaction to the next patch program and Genshin's 2-year anniversary. Some good stuff, some interesting stuff. Not entirely bad. Could have been worse, in all honesty. Alright, so I think I'll take a break for now and just probably come back a little bit later for another stream. I just gotta, like, finish up some stuff and then... Because, I still want to do a little bit more Tower Fantasy showcasing, I guess, because I am working on Tsubasa, and I want to try to see if we can be able to properly do the cafe event and do some, I think I already spent, like, the vitality that I have right now. I just need to... I want to try the raid. I want to try the raid, and I also want to try the, whatchamacallit, more of those... Not joint ops. Joint ops we're going to wait till level 70. I want to try the Void Rift thing, and the other thing that will give us the ticket, and maybe do a bit of Bygone Phantasm as well, so we can get some gear upgrade mats. For now, let's go ahead. I think I'll go ahead and host for now. Hosting is going to be gone by the beginning of next month, so... Oh shoot, my dude Luminite is on again. He's doing some art right now. Go ahead and give him a shout out real quick. Damn, he's doing a long stream.
He looks like the kind of YouTuber
Oh my god, this is the Benny
like
YouTube
pranks
video.
and then stunts, as well as Minecraft playthroughs.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and host him.
He just does whatever is popular at the time.
Yep, that's how he makes his YouTube. Oh my goodness sakes.
As well as, let's see, what else would he would do that's his own thing? Safety tutorials, or I don't know, some shit.
I wish I can actually hear the audio.
Hey
but,
guys,
like,
what's up? Welcome
I
to my YouTube
specifically
channel.
remember this moment.
Today we're going to be testing out some theories that I saw on TikTok about cliff jumping into high water, and I'm going to show you guys how not to do it. So here's the first way to not cliff dive into a pool of water. You don't want to do this. This is how you don't want to do it, because you can die, just like I just did.
Alright, I'm
Be
gonna
sure
go
to
ahead
like, comment, and
host the dude.
subscribe for more tips
I'll
and
catch y'all in
tricks
the
in
next
the
session,
adventuring
whether
world.
it be like very soon or like whenever. Y'all know where to find me. I'll see if by the end of the month, I promise, I think I'll do another Discord hangout once I get my video stuff uploaded on TikTok, YouTube Shorts. I promise I will be able to go ahead and host a Discord hangout because, yep. So for now, can we actually do, you know what, let's go ahead and do a raid. I want to do a host first because I find it kind of funny. Alright, with that out of the way, I hope everybody has a good evening, morning, or afternoon. If I don't see y'all in the next Tower Fantasy session or occasional Genshin session, then I'll see y'all whenever, wherever. I'll see if we can get another game in for the coming week. I want to see if I can download the demo of Solstice, so that way I can try the demo for myself before the game officially releases, because, like, Solstice has been a game I've long been waiting. It looks really good to me, and I've really been a fan of hack and slashes recently, so... Apologies if the connection is not the best right now, but we try to do what we can. I've been... The place I'm sleeping at is under construction, so I don't have the best internet right now, and Grandma's place doesn't have the most stable internet either, so it's what we're working with. But if I don't see you all in the next session, I will see you all on... Yeah, I've said so before. Stay hungry, y'all, for 2023, the great upcoming games, and for your next meal. And make sure to stay healthy and stay safe as well. Stay awesome, stay cool, stay supportive, stay comfy. And stay as positive and connected as possible.